Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Gamester81. I'm back making a new video. I haven't been feeling very well the last couple days. It's been kind of under the weather. Feel a little bit better now. So I figured, I just got this in the mail. It's called the GENmobile. I really want to show you this really cool new handheld I picked up. Brand new. I pre-ordered this. I got this in the mail the other day. So I wanted to show you kind of a closer look at the system. As you can see, it's a portable Genesis. This isn't the very first, obviously, portable Genesis that came out on the market. You got the Nomad, which I'll compare that system to this one. It comes in a really nice box. It's almost like a cigar box. It's obviously licensed by Genesis or Sega. I'd hope so, but you never know. It's made in China, so I really don't know. But I'm guessing it is made licensed by Sega. Got the controls here, and on the side here, you got the list of games it comes with. Now, if you guys are curious on where I got this, there's a link to the website I picked it up at. I want to say I paid about $49 or maybe $59 for it. I don't recall. You can click on the link and find out. They do have another like Genesis clone, also that was released. Has the same 20 games built in, but it's more of a console itself, not a handheld. So I decided to get this one. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Now this came in a plastic bag, and I have opened this since, and I don't have the bag. Got rid of it. It comes with a nice little hand strap. And here's the system itself, and let's open it up. And it comes with AV cable, so you can hook it up to your TV. And it comes with a power adapter, which is really handy because it's got a rechargeable battery, which is really, really cool. On the back, it's in 3 languages. So you got your English, your French, and your Spanish, which is cool. So let's take a closer look at this bad boy. Alright guys, so here's a closer look at the system. First thing you'll notice, the sticker right here, Genesis sticker. It's very cheap. It peels off very easily. It's almost come off on me a couple times. It's very lightweight and just cheap plastic. It's just like a lot of clones nowadays, not very well made, although it does work fine. You get your button layout here. You got A, B, C, X, Y, Z. But it just doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like the Genesis controller, the way the layout's angled weird at like a 45-degree angle. It just doesn't seem right. You get your start, your excuse me, your reset right here, and your start right here. It's a 2.5-inch screen. Your directional pads, and they're pretty, they feel alright by touch, I guess. On off right here. This is where you plug in to charge it, and you get your light here. This indicates green means it's powered up, red means it's charging, and when it's blinking it means it's low. Battery life on this thing, I haven't timed it or anything like that, but I guess several hours. The only shitty thing is if the battery dies on you and doesn't work anymore, it's just like trying to get this thing open. I'm sure it's going to be a major pain. But let's see what else you got here. You got your this is your headphone jack right here, and your AV out right here. It says mono sound. And this is the slot where you plug in your games. That's cool that it closes to avoid dust, I guess. You got your single stereo right here. This is your single, not stereo, a single speaker right here. Pardon me. And let's power this thing on. It's got 20 built-in games, so if the game's not in it, it'll just launch this menu screen. Check out the games you got. A lot of classic ones. And you get your volumes. It gets really loud. You'll see. That's the max loud. Let's turn it down just a bit so you can hear me. And then you switch over to right. Check out Goldex. This is classic. I love this game growing up. Now, to my knowledge, Goldex 3 was never released on cart on the Genesis, to my knowledge. I know Mega Drive had it. It was released on the Sega channel in the States, but I don't recall ever seeing the Goldex 3 on cart, but this is Goldex 1, obviously. Awesome game. I recommend this game. If you guys have a Genesis, this is a must-have. Great arcade, too. But the sound, it's okay. I think the sound kind of sucks, to be honest with you, on the system. And the fact that you don't have a second control port, so you can't play 2-player, that really sucks. They could have at least done what the FC Mobile 2 did, where you can hook it up and use like wireless controllers. Let's reset it, and let's check out what other. Let's show you one more game, built-in game here. But the Nomad never had any built-in games, which is kind of cool. Check out Sonic and Knuckles. I think Sonic 2 is probably my favorite. But the quality, screen quality, I'm really surprised, is actually pretty decent. Real decent. And when you hook up to a TV, it actually looks pretty good as well. And it sounds coming out of TV, so it's a little bit clearer. It's not as muffled as this thing is. Let's turn it down. I'm going to show you, compare this to a couple sizes. I mean, compare it to, this is a Genesis game, so you can kind of see the size of this thing. Now, this does not play, to my knowledge, Mega Drive games, but I'm sure they have a separate one to play Mega Drive games. And the games pop in like this. So that's how it would look when you're playing it. Let's compare it to, now another thing is, to get these games out, it takes some muscle. They like to get stuck in there, which is, you know, I guess they're not flimsy, they don't fall out. Let's compare it to a Nomad, which the Nomad is our very first handheld to play Genesis games, and it's actually made by Sega. It's a lot bigger. I mean, you can compare the size here, the screen's a lot bigger. See what I mean by the button layout? It's just different angle, and it's got the second port here. But in order to play this on the go, you had a separate pouch to plug in batteries, and it just ate up batteries like there was no tomorrow. And then you got your same kind of tail flap right here where the games would plug in. This thing is not compatible with any type of Sega add-on. It can't play Sega CD games, obviously. It can't play the 32X attachment as well. Let's plug in Cool Spot, which is actually a really fun game. I enjoy it anyway. It's one big advertisement for 7-Up, but actually it's not a bad game. Let's take a closer look. To show you how to play. I like emulators, but I prefer the real thing. So if you're looking you're like me, and you just want to play Genesis games on the go and not necessarily use emulators, this is probably a good alternative for you. Kind of an Earthworm Jim style kind of graphics. It's like kind of fun. I really enjoyed this game. I remember Yo Noid for Nintendo was the one big advertisement for Domino's, I think it was, and I seem to enjoy that as well. Overall, guys, I do recommend this system. It's, you know, depending on how long the battery will last, volumes, you know, the sound's an issue on it, but overall it does play pretty well. And once you get used to the buttons, I do recommend it. If you're looking for a Genesis system on the go, and you don't necessarily want to cough up the big bucks for like a Nomad because they're a little bit more rare, this is probably a good alternative. This thing just came out. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, take care.